Just not quite with it, not quite under full 100% yet. Brutal week at work, and here it is the weekend, and I want to throw this video up for you. I did last week, this race, and here we are. We're at Oulton Park, and we're running the BMWs, the M3s here, the TC or the 320 TCs. And I had a lot of fun with these cars. I always have a lot of fun with these cars. I used to run some TT time trials within our Facebook group with these things, and actually had a lot of good times with them and different tracks. This Oulton Park here is, I have to say, hands down one of my favorites to run the BMW on. If not my favorite, and you'll see why here throughout. It lets you, in this mode, it lets you run, I think it's about 30 cars, 30 or 36 cars, so you run a whole field in here, so it's lots of traffic to get around, and as you can see, I'm fairly deep in the pack at this point. I think it's lap 2 or 3 we're coming in, because it was a 20-odd minute race, and I only get about 15 minutes to do a whole video. So I'm kind of working my way up through. I do have the AI on 90%, and I am on a Thrustmaster T300. And I gotta say, I used to run this car quite a bit when I was on controller, and I had a lot of fun with it. It's even, now with the wheel, it's even makes everything more enhanced. This is a very technical track. We've got a little bit of off-camber turns there, as you can see in that one there. It's a little bit off-camber. So you have to be really careful coming into these turns. This here is actually, you gear down quickly in from 6th to 5th, and then you work your way up to 6th, down to 2nd coming around here. Work your way up through the gears again, coming up to the chicane. Very tight chicane. There's a board right there. If you look back in there and you try to get that, so it gives you a nice straight apex into this chicane. Let's have a look at some other views here coming through. Good friend of mine, Steven, he actually caught me onto this track when Project Cars first came out. This is one of his hometown tracks. I guess a track that was close to his, where he lives in the UK. And if I'm not mistaken, he actually said he's actually raced on this track. So it has a little special meaning to me, and I'm having a little fun with it here today. A third gear here. I come around. They grab a little bit of the dirt, come down. See how it's a little bit offset? The camera's a little bit offset there. So it's a little tricky. Let yourself slide right out. Up into 6th gear. I just come down 1 to 5th, coming nice and tight as I can here. Back up to 6th. Hammer down into 2nd gear. You'll see a board here over right here. I try to grab that or get as close to it as much as I can. It sets me up. I'm a little wide here, of course, but it usually sets me up really good for that chicane. There's some inside work here. Love this wheel. This wheel is replicated in the Fanatic series with BMW GT2 rim. Love to have this wheel in the Fanatic wheel. Unfortunately, it's a little price prohibitive for me right now, but you never know in the future. I love that rim. honest, I am quite happy with my Thrustmaster. It hasn't really given me, knock on wood, any problems so far, and I really love how the immersion it gets you, and how the feel just translates to the wheel. Now with Project Cars, of course, ooh, here we go, a little bit of touchy feely here going on. Now I will tell you, it's in Project Cars, after playing instead of Corsa, it's not quite as good as far as the how the T300 feels with the force feedback in comparison to Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa is just amazing, and actually I just grabbed that there, that it's right over as much as I can. But the T300 even again shines through so great with the Assetto Corsa and how it feels with the force feedback. When you think that the T300 couldn't possibly give you any more in the feel and how that translates, and that you actually feel the road, then you get into a sim like the Assetto Corsa, and it really shines. That was a little outside view here. Now with the Assetto Corsa, I mean, obviously you don't have this kind of detail or these kind of camera views when you're looking around here like this. You don't have the weather transition, you don't have the time of day transition like Project Cars has. I mean, I went through some fog here, some haze, and now we're into the sun, which obviously changes track temperature along the way. I grab it this time. There we go. I try to grab that as much as I can there. It usually gives me a really good line. Now that looks a lot different when you're inside the car. It looks like you're actually grabbing it. You know when you're grabbing it. You get good traction. It doesn't throw you off or anything like that. So I recommend you grab that little plank there as much as possible. Oh, that was track cutting if I ever saw. Now I am, you know, this is the AI, and as we all know, there's a lot of problems with the AI in Project Cars, especially cheating. The AI love to cheat, and when they track that, I mean, their times count. That's what the pisser is. That's what's really, you know, adding insult to injury, excuse me. And it's bad enough they come on cold tires, and they have, you know, you got cold tires and they got warm tires for the first, you know, half lap or 3/4 of a lap. Or they can't help but, you know, take the racing line at no matter what, even though you're sitting on it. Let's throw a little bit of action here. Well, this car is a lot of fun. I'm going to try a few different tracks with it. and maybe pop up a couple of videos. Just hoping to get some of the guys interested from our Facebook group, which, by the way, is PS4 VR Sim Project Cars. And please, if you ever so inclined, you want to do some racing with us in our group, send us a request to join the group. We're more than happy to bring you in, and we have a great bunch of guys. It's PS4 VR Sim Project Cars. Just love the detail that it does. I mean, you know, I would love to have the physics from Assetto Corsa in Project Cars, or vice versa. Have the beauty, the time of day, the weather transitions, you know, in Assetto Corsa, along with the private lobbies. So, you know, it's you want physics, you want beauty, do you want time of day, do you want, you know, private lobbies? Private lobbies is very important to a lot of people. Or do you want pure, hard physics, like, you know, like Assetto Corsa has? Assetto Corsa will come. It'll come. Here we are with our last lap, and I'll just start by now by saying thank you very much for taking the time to come out and watch my channel, listen to me rant and rave and go on at times. If you definitely ever want to have a discussion on anything that's related to Project Cars, definitely come into my channel, comment on any of the videos, and I reply to everybody who comments. Please definitely hit that subscribe button if you already haven't subscribed. If you have any friends or family that you think might be interested in Project Cars, definitely share the video. And please, you know, almost just take a second and slap that like button. I really appreciate it. Again, if you do want to join us up in our Facebook group, it's pretty easy. PS4 VR Sim. That's VR and Sim. Project Cars, or Assetto Corsa, or Battlefield, or any one of those types of games. We have it out there. We have a Facebook group for it, and you're more than welcome to join our groups. Again, we have a great bunch of fellows there, and some girls as well, that are interested in playing. So listen, thanks again. I'll let you guys watch the very end of this, and adios amigos, to the next video.